Hey, Synth. How's it going? How are you this evening? Oh my god. Susqua. Bruh. Okay, bye. Roachy Bears. I love you. Okay, bye. I love you. Hey Taylor, how's it going? How are you? Hey Jasmine, how's it going? Can I interest you in a tarot reading? I'll give you a free reading since it's your first time here. If you'd like, let me know in chat. Let's see. La 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 la. So how you doing? Is anybody in here? Anybody in here? Hey, Kirsten, mate. Kristen? Is that your name? Kristen? Let me know if you'd like a reading. It's free for your first time in the stream. So I'll pull one card for you for free. And if you take a look at the notes section, you can see the spreads that we do. And if you have a spread you'd like to request, we can make that happen too. Hey, how's it going? Good evening, Deborah. Didn't realize you were here. If you take a look in the notes section, you can see the spreads we do. And since it's your first time, I'll do a one card pull for you for free. So let me know if you'd like that. I really don't know why they don't tell me who's even in here. It's... oh well. Whatever. How are you, Deborah? Good, I hope. We have a mutual acquaintance. Oh, okay. Who is it? Or did you join from the Snapchat link? Shane. Oh, of course. Gotcha. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a really cool guy. Yes. So let me know if you'd like a reading or... Hey, Brad. 10 minutes, so here I am. Awesome. Yeah, he's helped me out quite a bit. A real inspiration. Brad, just so you know, if you look in the notes, we have all the listings of the spreads we do. Hey, Kirak. And Deborah, let me know if you want a one card reading or something. Since you know Shane, and then let me know. Whatever you'd like. Kira, just so you know, if you look in the notes, we have all the listings of the all the spreads we do. And if it's your first time here, we'll do a one card pull for free. So let me know in chat if you'd like one. What do I feel like doing? You know what? You want to do a past, present, future? I did one of those yesterday. All right. So as always, I put all my energy into my hands, into my crown. I focus on the moment. I allow my intuition to pick the cards. Hey, Vic. All right. Past, present, future. All right. So your past is the world. This is the card of completion and achievement, as well as new beginnings. World represents the joy of the dancer looking up and ever outward. You recognize your place in the context of the universe, your interconnectedness with all beings that have been a part of your journey. They dance together with you and bear witness to your accomplishment. Ruled by Saturn, symbol of time. Completion, integration, accomplishment, and travel. Alright, so I'm getting that you closed a chapter of your life, or certainly you reached a milestone, and now you're here at the present, which you got the reverse of sword. Oh, alright, there you go. There you go. Alright, now we have the Four of Swords reversed for your present. Hello, Chaos Collective. When the Four of Swords emerges reversed, your restlessness overflows, literally going without rest. You feel the urge to throw yourself into a frenzy of activity and busy work as a distraction from your frustrations. But your body will settle the score with you at some point. A breakdown looms down this path. Burnout, awakening, coming out of isolation. I feel like that sounds about right if you just retired and are feeling antsy and don't know what to do with yourself. Let's see. And then for your future, you got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands asks what the plan of action is for realizing the inspirations of the Ace of Wands. It asks you to lay the groundwork by making the decision to either pursue the unknown or stay out on the familiar path. Though the element of risk is anxiety inducing, it is also your best indicator that you are moving toward growth direction. Focus, direction, thought patterns. It is also medical issues. Gotcha. Alright, so in your future, let's see. Focus, direction through patterns. Maybe habits will help you. Having a structured daily routine, getting into a way of life that makes you feel good and feel full. I don't know. I know that helps me. If I don't have like a routine in the morning and then at night and something I know I can feel good and accomplished about, knowing I'm doing something to help myself move in whatever direction I need to be in. Some medical issues. With medical issues, let's look at the Four of Swords reversed again. Burnout, awakening, coming out of isolation. I'm sure you will overcome that hump, and in doing so, focus, direction. It's the disruption of pattern that's bothering me, but it seems I need to embrace it. Maybe so. Decision 90%. Yeah. I don't know. I think with I feel like we get very comfortable. It's very easy to get comfortable these days. Stuck in always. Didn't have to be. No, they don't. It's very true. It's very true. How's it going, Redbone? New realities don't have to be threatening. Wise words. Evolution. Everyone's always evolving. Petty Falcon, hello. How's everybody doing? I hope that resonated, Deborah. Let me know if you want to go into that more, or if you want another spread. Ashley Cobb, how's it going? It's been a weird day. It's been very rainy. I'm definitely feeling a bit out of it, but I figured I should stream because it's been a few days. Brad? Oh, hey, Brad. All right. What would you like? You just want the one card pull? I need to adjust something. Oh, gotcha. All right, Deborah. All right, Brad, let's hook you up. All right. So, as always, channel all the energy into my hands, into my crown, and allow my intuition to pick the cards. That's right for you, Brad. Let's see. The Five of Coins. The Five of Coins indicates a time of scarcity and the incredible loneliness of losing security or status. Rather than dwelling on your despair at all that has gone wrong, take the initiative to reach out for support. Thank you, Deborah. Help is closer at hand than you think if you can just bring yourself to ask for it. Worries, rejection, imbalance. Yeah, I don't know. The one cards, I would just take those as, take that advice and see how it fits into your life. But I hope that resonated. And thank you, Deborah, once again. Very kind of you. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Much appreciated. This helps me out a lot. Thank you. You're welcome. Absolutely. Going back to college soon. My job has been a little unstructured this summer. Maybe that's not the right word, but it's been tough. A little tough. But I've learned a lot, that's for sure. And Brad, let me know if you want to go deeper into that or if you want to expand the reading at all. You can absolutely do that. If you'd like to make it a 5 card, you can do that. If you tip $4, then we can pull 4 more cards. But let me know if they resonated. What you thinking? I don't know where everyone else is, but it's been very rainy. Very, very rainy. Expanding adds layers to your story. Very true. Yeah, it does. Yeah, let me know, Brad. Let me know what you think, or if you'd like me to go over it again, or if you want to anything at all. Make the reading more of a narrative. Might help you piece things together more. Hello, Sasqua. A lot of rain. New York is flooded right now. The city's flooded, allegedly. I was impressed. By the rain? Okay. That's right. No. Gotcha. It was a lot of rain today. It really was. Expanded. First of the World is my first card. Oh. I wasn't sure if that's what you were trying to say. I should have known. I'm sorry. No, yeah. I think that that seemed to make sense to me. Can I do the 5 card trial? Yeah, of course you can, Brad. Absolutely. You could tip $4 at your leisure, and I'll start reading. Alright, so once again, putting all the energy into my hands, into my crown. And I'll go over your first card again, just in case. I forgot that it only lets you tip $1 in $1 increments if you don't just do 5. That's so annoying. All right, I gotta figure that out. Oh, that one flew out. Second card. Thank you, Brad. Okay, here we go. All right, so your second card was the Page of Swords. So let's take a look. And in relation, I'll go over the 5 of coins again. All right, so the 5 of coins. Let's see where to go. The 5 of coins indicates a time of scarcity and the incredible loneliness of losing security or status. Rather than dwelling on your despair at all that has gone wrong, take the initiative to reach out for support. Help is closer at hand than you think if you can just bring yourself to ask for it. Worries, rejection, and balance. And then the Page of Sword. The Page of Sword signifies a deep intellectual curiosity that can manifest as quick-witted, canny communication or a relentless pursuit of new ideas. The page empowers you to explore new approaches to communication and sharing information. Insight, observation, and reawakening. Interesting. So out of that time of scarcity comes insight, observation, and reawakening. And then you got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration and indulgence, often indicating that a time of happiness and social stimulation is ahead. Perhaps parties, reunions, quality time with friends and family. Spending time with a trusted circle is regenerative in a way that is totally separate from physical rest and nourishment. This card invites you to break out from the lockstep of practical obligations and let go. Abundance, joy, momentum, celebration, community, and friendship. All important things. And a good reminder for that. I can't think of anybody that's not a good reminder for. All right, and then backstepping here, we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups indicates the potential for an emotional exchange, partnership that is balanced, harmonious, and mutually supportive. Just as the two eels weave together into a seamless entity, this card signifies a deepening of connection, whether in love, friendship, or business. Nurture the partnerships in your life and pay special attention to the people and places most in alignment with you. If you draw this card in reverse, sorry, connection, self-expansion, attraction, partnership, and unity. So I don't know if you're having some sort of a get-together, and maybe one will come to you without you even knowing it, but maybe it'll remind you of somebody special or somebody new will come to you. And people are important. Humans are humans need relationships, whether platonic or romantic. Keeps us grounded. And then you got the King of Coins. The King of Coins embodies the confidence of experience, what it feels like to be fluent in the process of seeing a project or adventure through from conception to manifestation and maintenance. Having experienced and tested out the methods that work best for you, you can feel confident in continuing down your path. Trust this hard earned sense of assurance to guide you. Reliability, steadiness, and stable income. So, all good things and all upright. And these two were in order. And the two coins at the front for the first card and the last card. So that's very interesting. And the Page of Swords is really the one that's sticking out to me. It's the only oddball. But let's see. Let's look into it. One second. Insight, observation, reawakening. An Ocelot soldier stands guard in Ming Dynasty armor, clutching a shield. The shield's wooden surface bears an intricate protective design of a raging dagger. And then the Five of Swords, time of scarcity. Messenger of change. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. Because time of scarcity, and as we talked about earlier, not all bad situations really, or all bad situations can lead to insight and awakening, reawakening. And then these two, kind of a backstep, but at the same time, I think this one was focused more on an event, and this one was more on a single person who's important in your life. And then this one was, these are kind of polar opposite cards, honestly. Like, this is a time of scarcity, and this is a time of abundance and completion. So this does paint a picture to me, I would say. And thank you, Deborah, for the message. I think that perfectly encapsulates what the Page of Swords is there for. So yeah, I hope that resonated, Brad. I know you've been in here a couple times now. Definitely not a stranger. Though I don't know if you've. This is your first reading, isn't it? I think. Actually, I think you might have done one before. I'm pretty sure. Though I could be wrong. But yeah. So, oh, I thought that might have held. You were on to it. Thank you, Deborah. I wish maybe I should put like a little like sticky tack or something. You're very welcome, Brad. You're very, very welcome. Yeah. Absolutely. It's my pleasure. I hope that made sense or helped you think about things, I guess. Oh, I don't know if we have any Twin Peaks fans in here, but the music. I don't know how well you guys can hear that either, but it's the double R ambiance. That's the YouTube video I have playing right now. 8 hours of smooth jazz, rain sounds, and cozy cafe ambience. And the beginning of the video has Agent Cooper talking, but I don't think it's there anymore. Or in the rest of the video, I should say. Oh, what a night. I think this is only going to be a 1 hour stream. I think that might be the new trend for me, at least. But we'll be here for 20 more minutes. We started at 10 and at 11, if all goes to plan. So before I was doing also 3 of the cups can indicate fresh friendship. Yeah, very friendship heavy. I don't know the. Oh my god. And Shane just told me what the main archetypal deck. I always forget what it's called. Let me look it up. Tarot deck. Rider-Waite. Yes. I always forget. I need to study the Rider-Waite deck and like really learn that symbolism. Because most of my experience has been with this deck, which is like my perfect deck. Like I don't think there's another deck that could possibly be better, for me at least. But I've used these decks for a bit, and they were okay. But I really do need to study the Rider-Waite in more detail, so I can understand just the base symbolism for all the cards. That would be nice. Absolutely. My girlfriend got it for me for Christmas, and I just think it's the most beautiful. I saw it in the store, and I just thought it was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. Oh my god! And then they had this leopard gecko was in it, and I was like, it looks just like her leopard gecko. So cool. Yeah. Yeah. Also, consider Chinese symbology. Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah. Shit, I didn't even think about that. I mean, I've been reading. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I've been reading more about like the Tao and stuff like that. But that's a great point. I've read the I Ching, or I've done some studying of the I Ching, I should say. And I love. I mean, it's just a classic. That doesn't quite capture what the I Ching really is, but it's a very important text for sure, especially for fortune telling and just wisdom. Let me see if I have the book. Oh, here it is actually. This is the. I've read through all this book like a million times, and it's just like So it's I guess honestly, I don't really. The I Ching is so. Maybe you know more about it than me. Yeah. I guess the I Ching with you, it kind of creates like it's almost like tarot to an extent, in the sense that it's like I honestly don't know the terms to describe it, but no, yeah, it's interesting. Like I think you'll take like little pieces of kind of like a almost like a you're kind of creating like a piece of wisdom with these different that you'll randomly pull it with like by doing a series of numbers, and then it's a whole. I don't even understand it. I did it a couple times, but it's very complicated. It's a whole thing. Very interesting though. I'd like to oh yeah, I forgot my phone's died. Oh my god, I gotta plug it in. Start simple and build like any search for knowledge. Yeah, that's true. I was really, I don't know though. I'm trying to think of what I have the most knowledge on, but I feel like my knowledge is very broad, but I don't know. Like, I've never committed to one way of thinking about. I don't want to say magic, but like for a while I was into. Ugh, I'm so bad. See, because like I'll get really into it and I'll have like a practice that I do every day, and then but then I'll be like, you know what, this is not for me, and then I'll just like I'll stop doing it. But I have like certain things that I always do, and then I have like my own way of doing things, and I take bits and pieces from different things and stuff like that. But for a while, I was really looking into masonry. Not that I necessarily support the Masons, but I don't know. That's a whole thing unto itself. I say that a lot, but oh man, bits and pieces. Yeah, like High Magic and Damien Eccles. I was really. I I think his videos are pretty awesome though. I do think he does a great job of explaining things. But I don't know. It's also his stuff isn't necessarily problematic, but I think it's very easy to go down a rabbit hole. I mean, it's all duality, right? Especially with these types of things. But I've heard lots of stories about Masons, and there's obviously some good things, but then there's also a whole lot of very unsavory things. Caddies, how you going? How's it doing? I can't talk at all. There's a foot in my mouth. Mason Secrets honestly was based in math, like chaotic magicians. This was based in math, like chaotic magicians. That's interesting. I mean, I find them very interesting. There's a bookstore that I love, and the owner of it is a Mason, and that he was selling. I bought a encyclopedia of masonry. This was like, I'm never gonna say this again. And then the next day he had like a plaque from like the lodge in town, and I was like, Jesus, like I don't even know like what kind of magic could be on this plaque, but I mean, is there magic in the plaque? I would assume so. I can't imagine there wouldn't be. But I don't know. I find it very interesting. A little scary, but yeah, I don't know. Hey, lunch break. Sorry I missed you there. I have a bunch of envelopes that I have to send out. Think about Asian reasons when education for the masses was non-existent. Think about ancient reasons when education for the masses. They're kind of connected to the Knights Templar, right? Like, am I wrong? I might be wrong about that. Well, I guess everyone's kind of interconnected in some sort of way, but when the masses ancient reasons when education. That's a thinker. Certainly is a thinker. Sir, covered deer and banking. Okay. Hey, Brittany. Yeah, that's interesting. Hmm. I find it fascinating that there's like a lodge in every single town, and that there's a business travelers. Yeah, I think I heard about that actually. That's really that's pretty incredible. How old all these things are. Let's see. Hey, Devin. Money magic. It's very interesting. It's above my head right now, but I'd love to learn. I really I want to know. I want to know. Yeah, that's fascinating, honestly. The It's a good motivation. Yeah, right. I I've debated going to like a Freemason like open house because I think the one near my college does a the way it's just so it seems very fraternity, like it seems very fratty, and like yeah, which kind of turns me off from it a little, which is I don't know the people that are in it. Like I looked at their yeah right. It's I looked at their Facebook page and it just looked like that's not something I want to do. Right, everything in music, so. Yeah, I'm still having a hard time. I used to be better with it, but I feel like I've kind of forgotten a lot of like I could ID them super good when I was younger, but now I kind of just I have my like daily use ones, I guess you could say, and that's very true too. They do speak for themselves, don't they? Yeah, they absolutely do. I really think it's gonna become mainstream to be the idea that I mean I shouldn't say it's definitely not mainstream, but it's kind of still in the realm of pseudoscience that crystals are a form of life in a sense. They're not necessarily alive, but they're definitely kind of they vibrate. They they're a form of consciousness. Everything comes from the same source. I do think that the world is going in the right direction in that sense. We're certainly going through hell to get there, but wish my teacher was magic. Life is social. Everything is energy. Yeah, you're right. It's so hard to describe things with, the words that are, I don't know. See, I can't even describe it. But I feel it. Yeah. That's an art form unto itself, putting things into words. I mean, obviously, being a writer, I guess. But it's hard. Hey, Amy. Hi. Scott. Hello, Scott. If anyone wants a reading, let me know. If you look in the notes, we have all the options for spreads. I was gonna end at 11. So if anyone wants a reading before then, let me know. Just real quick. Maybe I'll do one last collective stream one. I thought college English for 20 years. Oh, okay. I still struggle with words. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. I'm an RA in college, and oh boy, I feel like college is a very easy. I shouldn't say I'm scared to get stuck in that world, but it's definitely in my mind because a lot of my bosses, they were RAs, and then they pretty much went from being an RA straight to doing the resident director job, and it's just like it feels like a trap. So it's kind of scary in that way. But it's not a bad gig at all. Gives you a lot of flexibility. It is if you let it. Yeah. Yeah. But there's certainly worse things. I don't know. Ugh. So much bureaucracy with being an RA. But it's a very rewarding job at the same time. And it's free room and board. Which is nice. Very helpful, actually. Damn near impossible without it. But I'm very lucky. I'm very, very lucky. Alright. Do one more collective reading, and then we'll call it a night. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. It means a lot. Oh boy. Chrissy, hello. We're about to end. They came just in time for a reading for the whole stream. I'll do one card pull. Just because I feel like doing a one card makes it more broad. But maybe I should do it more. Be you in anything you do. The world will adjust. My me for them. Thank you, Deborah. That's very good advice. That's very good advice. Gotcha. I've seen a lot of I've been watching this YouTuber who has been talking about how Rick Rubin and this other guy, I forget his name, have been trying to alright. There's this idea that memes are kind of creating a new system of archetypes to replace tarot, almost, if that makes sense. And it's all based on memes, and memes are changing the way the archetypes are, and there's like a separation now. I don't know. I thought that was something to think about. All right. Once again, put all my energy into my hands and to my crown. And let my intuition pick a card. Memes are a window into the society of the minute. There you go. I think that perfectly encapsulates them. All right. Our final card for the night is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords portrays the deep pain of betrayal and disappointment. Suffering plays a role in our growth trajectories, just as simple happiness does. This card asks how you can metabolize your pain and hurt so that it does not consume or define you. Be gentle with yourself as you recover. Turmoil, disillusionment, heartbreak. To me, it's turmoil from the system at hand. Oh boy. We certainly are in a kerfuffle right now. That will come out, I'm sure. Disillusionment, heartbreak. This card is how you can metabolize your pain and hurt. Yeah, so I'm taking that as a sign to not let all the terrible things that we see in the news make us angry, and or maybe redirect all that energy into something we can change. All right. Kerfuffle. I know, I love that word. All right. Thank you for everything, Deborah. It was great having you in here tonight. And thank you for everyone else who's in here. Are you still in here? Brad, are you still in here? If you're still in here, Brad, have a great night. Thank you for letting me wander. Absolutely, wander in anytime. You are more than welcome. And tell Shane I said thank you for telling you about this dream. It means the world. It means the world. All right. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody. All right.